was making some good points, but until one thing he said that kind of, oh, okay. He was talking about, like in the industry, a lot of people get rubbed the wrong way by Monique. Oh, okay, all right, that's fair enough. And he was kind of going in on her. And then he mentioned something about Monique and her husband complaining about so many white people that were working behind the scenes. Okay. And then this John Murray dude was like, yeah, that's reverse racism. And because he's a little moist. And I'm like, okay. When he started talking that bullshit, I said, okay, this nigga's showing out for white people now. He's showing out for white people a little bit. All right. That's my thing, y'all. A lot of people are kind of dumping on Monique now, kind of showing out for white mommy and white daddy a little bit. Especially Rolly the Boule Bird. Roland Martin started going in on it. He's such a little opportunist with his little football head ass. He's talking greasy about her. People say you're difficult to work with. Nigga, shut up, Roland. You clown ass nigga. You clown ass, no neck, woodsy the owl looking nigga. Calm down. Slow down. You such a little buck dancing opportunist, Rolly. Sit your ass down. Roland is such an opportunist. He's always jumping his little old stubby ass in the mix. Sit down, nigga. Like you weren't buck dancing for Hillary, nigga. You need to sit your ass all the way down. Don't say shit about Monique. Don't dogpile on the woman. You sit down, Roland. He's talking big shit. Sit your ass down, nigga, and put some people moisturizer on your faltering S-curl, nigga. Don't you say shit. Rolly. When I hug Angela Winbush, when I hug on the Tom Joyner cruise. Just stick to groping old R&B singers on the Tom Joyner cruise, nigga. Stick to chasing Evelyn Champagne King on the Tom Joyner cruise, nigga. Cheryl Peppers Riley, when I hug. Nigga, your show got canceled, you little butt dancing Sambo. Talking shit about Monique. They said you were at Harvard to work with. Shut up, nigga. Fuck ass. Y'all ain't gonna dogpile on the sister now. Damn. Calm down. Y'all slow that shit down. Y'all ain't gonna dog. Just think about Monique. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about Monique. One thing about Monique, she ain't no ass-kissing goon. She don't be up there behind the scenes kissing these motherfuckers' asses. I know that for a fact. I worked with Monique on Charm School. Monique was checking a lot of that sucker shit they were doing behind the scenes. She's difficult. No. I know Monique, a lot of shit she don't be going for behind the scenes. A lot of sucker shit they want you to do, she ain't going for it. Now, you can call that difficult or whatever, but there's a lot of she ain't no coon behind the scenes. I know that. Y'all niggas get behind you. See, y'all niggas go out here and kiss every white ass possible. That's the thing, y'all. When white folks come around, y'all dancing. But Hillary, y'all turn into buck dancing coons.
Okay, I had to address one more thing. The Monique situation I see is getting out of hand. And it's getting out of hand because now I see people that are picking little fights, like her and Roland Martin have gotten into a spit spat. And then the guy, John, comes out and he talks about the Me Too movement and how Oprah did a good job at the Oscars and how Monique is not being cooperative. And he brings out his little receipts, which don't have anything to do with her being inside Netflix and them negotiating. Now, if he would have came out with some phone calls or the phone situation or however, or some videos showing that she did this, they did that. And it's just not receipts. I don't even know why he put that up there. That was not even any evidence of her lying about anything. Now, Wanda Sykes came out and agreed that Netflix wanted to pay her $250,000. So Monique is not lying, because when a person is lying, nobody else is going to come out and co-sign with them if something didn't happen to them. So when he mentioned the Me Too argument, Me Too means it happened to me too. Okay, Wanda Sykes came out. Now, Roland Martin has nothing to do because TV One has canceled him. So he's trying to find his way back into fame or whatever his position is. He's trying to find his way back to being relevant. So him and Monique get into a Twitter fight or whatever. And now everybody's just jumping on her and saying that she's difficult. So being difficult, when you speak up about some things that are wrong, that's being difficult. Because I noticed that everybody that was supporting Monique, once they found out she was offered $2 million, then they started to turn on her and say, oh, well, I would have taken that. These are people that haven't been offered $2 million and don't know the worth of $2 million. $2 million to somebody like Monique will probably be gone in an instant because she lives a different life than us regular smos. Okay? Now, negotiating your worth in the job market or wherever you are in business, it starts before you get the job. So people are saying, well, we're going to need to see evidence of the negotiations. You're not going to see evidence of the negotiations because negotiations starts when you're getting an interview, which is the audition that Monique was talking about. And then people are saying, well, she's not worth $20 million like Amy Schumer and Dave Chappelle. Well, this is what Monique's argument is. Tyler Perry, Oprah, and Lee Daniels told her once she get an Oscar, she would be paid more or be paid what Oscar winners are paid when they win an Oscar. So when Netflix offered her $2 million, to her that wasn't nothing because she was going by what Oprah and Tyler Perry told her. Okay? They told her that she would get more once she got an Oscar. So she got the Oscar. And she's still being lowballed. This is Monique's problem. She's trying to figure out what is going on and why would they tell her that if they paid her less and they keep lowballing her. Okay? Now everybody's jumping on her. Again, you cannot tell somebody what their worth is because when you start a job, when you put in your cover letter, you put in the application, you send in your resume, you get the interview. The interview starts with negotiation. Okay? Once the interview starts with negotiation, you start to negotiate what you want to be paid and your worth. Okay? A lot of people don't do this when they get jobs. They go in, they do the interview, they take the job, and they never negotiate, and the company pays you what they want to pay you because you did not know that you were supposed to negotiate your worth. So for us to sit here and tell this lady that she should have took the $2 million, you should shoot yourself because you don't even know what negotiation is, and you probably never negotiated a job that you have. So for us to sit up here and say she ain't worth $2 million, we don't have that right to say anything about that because none of us negotiate our pay when we start working anyway. So we just need to be quiet and let Monique figure out what it is that she has to do. Number 2, Amy Schumer. Netflix is paying Amy Schumer for stealing people's jokes. And you all are getting mad because she's telling you to boycott Netflix. You should be boycotting Netflix because if they're paying people that steal other people's jokes, that's a problem. Because if we can get penalized for copyright and all of these things, then she should be getting, Netflix should be looked at and examined to why they're giving money to a person who's stealing people's acts. Okay? Number 2, Dave Chappelle had to walk away to get that $20 million. So Monique did right by walking away from that $2 million and that $500,000. And for all y'all to say that she is crazy and she's lying, you need to go check yourself, because when you go to any interview, you are supposed to negotiate your pay, okay, and what you're worth. You cannot tell somebody what they're worth. Only you can tell or negotiate your worth, okay? And if you don't have no worth and you're only taking $2 and $3 million, then that's you. But do not tell someone what they should do based on your opinion. Salome B. Have a nice day.